yes, yes, yes. Yes, man. Give thanks and praise for life. Yeah. Sounds of burning spear. Sound of burning spear. Yeah, man. Do you remember the days of slavery? You remember? Who remember what you were doing one day before slavery? Can you remember? One day. That's a random thing, don't it? It just boom. So. Yeah. Burning spear, man. Alright, here what now? We have. Yes, I am. Yes. Engineer then I do some things at the same time. You see me? Alright, yo. Yeah man, we have King Isis, Honorable King Isis on the line, the herbal consultant. You see me I say? The man there live in the living color. You see me I say me know a lot of the item they are anticipate and I wait for how long. So we give thanks to the item patient listening and rapid attention. Yes I am. Give thanks every time. Bobo Shante,
Honorable love, royal blessing, mine,
my lad.
honorable,
Yes, I give thanks. Warm welcome, Bobo. Yeah, man.
yes, king, royal blessing, to the mindset family and the rest of the nations, what tuning in and who not tuning in.
Yes, I am. Yes, King Isis. A lot of people there anticipate the program and anticipate the eye fear the eye. You see me, I say, here the eye forward and pan. You see, now the eye arrive. You see me, I say, and the eye is here. So we give thanks to the Most High making this thing possible once again. You know what I mean? We're there every last Wednesday of the month on Blackrok Radio, the Mindset program with Iman, your host, Honorable Ijahstars, alongside Honorable King Isis, the herbal consultant. Yes, Bobo. What go on in our place, man?
Say, love great, you're right, I get that the glory. So we just want to say, ever living Father and Mother of creation, mighty life giver, Isaac Selassie the first, and my blessed beloved Mother Earth. We give thanks for the birth of life and the right to soul in iron eye. Give thanks to word, soul, and power, eat, hear, and walk. Man, man, and child, righteousness, love, and peace, plants and animals, and all that things are survived. Right. I just want to say, a multitude of gifts.
Yes, Bobo. Yeah, man, warm forward, man. Give thanks to the eye. I'm taking the time again for there, you know? Yes, my brother. Alright, so what go on, Bobo? You're there again, and I know say the eye full a lot of information for give the nation. You see me I say? Ever up full and bright. So right now the people worldwide Zane know about the product that the eye have out right now. Zane and the miracles that, if we can put it like that, you know what I mean? The miracles that the products are working.
Yes, King. Give thanks, man. That word is perfectly. Describe what's going on differently, because if it's not miracle, it must be magic. I know we're Africans in it, so we're not afraid to use the word magic because we're magical people.
Yes, sir.
The products are doing honestly awesome job worldwide. There's not one person that ever took any of these two products, the colon cleanse and the cure alpha, no ailment at all, whether it's poor circulation, high blood pressure, sinus, like gripping, whooping cough, asthma, whether from a ulcer to a sore foot, whether from a pile to a hemorrhoid, high cholesterol to a heart problem, from a high blood pressure to a stroke with paralysis, every single person have a living testimony about the miracles that these medicine is doing worldwide right now.
Alright. More on the eye, because more on the eye share this testimony with the people, Zane, because the virgin share it with the eye. You have a virgin where me see him have a sick foot. Zane. More you take me through the stages or take us through the stages now of getting that foot up and running.
Yes, King, and thank you so much, for sharing, for letting me sharing as well, All right,
Rastafari.
this virgin, I've known this virgin for over a decade. Yeah, straight up. This virgin have this foot for almost all the time I went, but he never did so bad. Him go to a lot of doctors. A few of them dress it, it cover half, but it pop up back. In a, in a like a 2, 3 days, it pop up back. They know say underneath it never heal, because it's an ulcer sore. An ulcer sore is a sore that's coming from inside out the flesh. It's not a sore where it starts from outside the flesh. Two parts make up the skin, the dermis and the epidermis. You see what I mean? This sore now come from inside, which is the dermis. You see? So it's an ulcer sore. So it caused from the poison of the blood poisoning. As we always say, poison of the body caused by the use of improper food. Coffee, soft drinks, liquor, tobacco in all forms, meat of all kinds, especially pork, white rice, white flour, bread, butter, biscuit, artificial sweet, and flavoring. These are all denatured food. It's called waste matter in the system. It's a fact too. Even if you're a vegetarian, you could have be a Muslim, you could have be a Rasta. Once you eat bad, it's going to result in bad sicknesses. So I personally used to want the virgin about the way I see him eat, and him always a smoke a lot of tobacco and herb. See him weed as a hot with the grabber, and it's not the hot grabber I want it. So me always tell him that grabber, tobacco is one of the main blood poison where I will affect you because you eat your rasta and you eat meat, but you still eat up your white rice and your white flour, you still eat up your bread and your white bread and your plantain, you drink your soda and your Pepsi and a burp and big burp like you're a beer. Sometimes you drink a lot of beer too. So me as a one the virgin and I say King Selassie I call fool but him don't keep them. So me see the sore broke out now and get worse and every minute him gone and they clean it. Every minute him gone. It just I get worse and worse. I mean I say general you need to come up on my place. Yeah, money or no money. But people know you but your greatness, them may really a try for recognize that them know them doubt you one out of the two. So me leave him for a while, about 2 years, me no see him for. And him have to stop running cook shop because sore broke out and the people them get can full, so them stop buy the food. So a virgin see him and show him say, you're gonna make the foot cut off, see it I get bad. At that time it a bust up about 4 more sore. Around that sore, toward the sore get big, the sore start have baby then. It's sore mature because it's in the blood now, so the blood starts to infect its own self. So, the sore I get bigger and it a baby. Some ulcers are burst up all over and the foot I get swelled. So him finally come upstairs and I say, John, oh my lord, look what me I want you. You have to make it come to this. So me I say, alright, you have a choice right now. It's either you stop eat all of me I tell you to stop eat over the while, yeah, and get some medicine them and I go make the dressing and give. Yeah, and him I say, alright, King. Dear King. And I say, all the money part came, said, John, say, me not stay away. I say, alright. How much you can find? He say you only have 2 grand in pocket. He said, 2 grand? John, no, that can't even buy a colon. You see me? And the man say, boy, John, no. I say, John, no, but you see, if you don't listen, you don't reach this far. But anyway, it's my job, so, you're the king's son, so the king's son has to start you out. Boom, I pull it on the colon cleanse and the cure all king, and I met the the dressing film, show him how to beard it, and show him how to dress it. I'm not afraid of these things. The king grew up if he, angle these things without a fear. Because as I showed you before, can't touch my mother in my mind. And I watch your lady, have a womb cancer to a colon cancer. So the colon cancer now burst out on her side after she take out her womb. So, all her waist and all of that used to come to her side. Most people stand her, but me and them do them best and help her out. But, me now, sleep with her 10 at night now, everything sort now. Because I used to have to use cotton and stuff my mother's side when everything I run out. Every time she had to lay down, they use a lot of cotton. So when the cotton soak in like 2 hours, every minute she has to get up and change. So I was the one who had to wake up a morning before day. And we set a little bath pan and lift it up and bring her to the bedside. Put on a little chair thing and, she help herself and I help her. So, I'd have to show the bird, to be at the foot same way and how to dress it. And I asked him, please, dress it, bathe it and dress it at least 4 times a day. So the bacteria may get to growing more. I'm tell him, don't cover it up. That is one thing, when me have to burn. Doctor in a medical society for. You dressing a wound, yeah? You dressing a wound. Remember, nature creates with a nature of the heal, and nature of the strengthen with. Nature have to do everything to it. So when you stop the breeze and the sun, which is the vitamin B2 now, to penetrate that sore, what do you think gonna happen? It's gonna take long as the heal. So even if it heal from the dressing, the pharmaceutical dressing, if you notice it heal with a bulk, like a puff then. Because inside not heal properly. You see what I mean? So then did I cover up the sore, so it has spring a lot of water. And it will get messy and messy. Then the foot top now start get contaminated. Yeah, and a burst. I don't even know what that, but we just see the birthing foot start rotten out, rotten out. And I'm not talking about some part, one of the front part start rotten out and a spread to take over the whole foot. So, in the first 2 colon cleanse, him drink them, 2 cure all, him drink them, and him use the jersey for about 3 weeks. The jersey finish, because each time the jersey finish, him have to forward a eye, because I have to make the jersey personally. Yeah? Boom, him forward again. And say, King, me I get help, and it's a certain little pain I used to feel on my side. Gone, me used to have a pile come down in my rectum. It gone, pile gone. Him I say, he used to have this bad cold on him chest. That gone as well. So me I say, King, that's why the medicine name Cure All. That this is it. The colon cleansing is to get rid of what's causing the person to have the symptoms. Then the cure all now is what literally heal the person, from the ailment totally. Build back our dead cells and tissues, because this is one of the things with we human beings. We expel thousands of dead cells and tissues every day. But because we don't intake the right supplementary values, we don't build them back fast enough. So, I definitely have to make that person change in diet and add a lot of raw fruits and vegetables in diet now and start drink. Not just adequate amount of water, but suffice amount of water, more than enough every day. Yes, so we could really flush the bloodstream, because as we said, the blood gets contaminated, as I always want people to say. Through chronic intoxication, the system results in constipation. So once you get constipated, you're breeding all sicknesses, and that is what the doctors want. That is what the system want. That is what the pharmacy want. That's why no doctor tell you that before any pharma healing takes place, you must clean the colon. No, because they want to fight holistic medicine one more time. Them come in with that thing on the enema. Them that tell you Rasta to go do an enema, where them push up this iron in your rectum, in your ass, in other words, and screw up this world of water and something. The Almighty never create that. You tell me, say, you're that dumb that you have to go so far up in our one to expel feces and toxins. So we go so boom and give another cure all and a cleanse again, because you never have the money. I mean, I say, you can't pay for them or you're the enema. Just relax yourself. So boom, him go home again, and me not see him for another 3 weeks. And him come to now and forward up at the shop the other night, and I wait for you. And when I followed up there, I said, man, the foot they must get better almost, you know, man. Cause I think me about 2 weeks with it. You might say, oh, you know. Me I say, that's like the least of the sores when me cure in our earth blood. Same time take off his shoes and him start cry. I said, John O. King, see my foot here and him a cry and I say, he can't believe he can wear shoes again. But me say you shouldn't even start wearing shoes as yet. Because I don't even finish with the foot. You have to make sure the foot properly heal. So when the foot starts sweat, it don't, gather bacteria and burst out back the sore. It was a good thing. Say he made it just run out for him and him have to come again. Even though him know personally say he wouldn't really need it anymore still. But because, of the contamination of the blood, I say me not stop deal with it until it reach, when me see reach now. So, me give him another course address again and me give him a more cleansing time. Just give him the cure out. Because the colon cleanse, you don't want to use it too often because it can also chill out the blood. Yeah, but you want to take it like 1 or 2 bottles a month. Yeah, that's a perfect balance. Yeah, worse when you not drink up this one bag of soda and this one bag of thing anymore. Yeah, you have to be moderate with it. So, but the cure can be used without tint or measure. It has no harm and has no unhealthy reaction. And it is not only a medicine, it's also a supplement and it is also a tonic. So the man them will lack of energy and have that high sex drive, but them have to drink little alcohol and smoke this one bag of weed before they feel like they're ready. You don't have to do that anymore. You can just drink 1/2 wine glass of the cure all and just go and test the water. And believe it, if you don't reach the bottom, I'll send you back your money through the Western Union or wherever. You go and pick it up, I give it back to you. And for you female, I-Jah, I wish I could share this voice note that Ellie send me right now from the mindset. King Brana, you hear it. King Brana, they have the right side of me. I wish I could share it right now because Ellie Kelly sent me a voice note about the cure because she was feeling a little bit low in her energy at times. And King, the lady said, right now the cure makes you bursting with energy. And the cure also expel all feces and toxin, but in a slower way. As I said before, but Ellis Kelly also experienced that from her personal experiment, is taking it and shared it with us yesterday. So, that brethren right now, King, I swear, if he win the lotto right now, I'm sure he can have fight on the Ijahstars and the Mindset family.
For real, cause say Boomer is a man where from them man ever meet them man is like them man they always they are the pharmaceutical. And from the virgin take the cure all and the cleanse. You see? Normally them time I be something wrong with me now. Now from the man just tell me this a while ago, but me notice it for myself, Cause the man depend the meds, you see it? And him does a share this with me, say yo, I best him ever feel. From those
Thanks, my King. Cause honestly, King, if you remember, one day I hear Boomer I blow shard over the phone and talk to her, And I perceive that the virgin have a respiratory disorder. You remember I did say to the I King?
Rastafari.
Yes, King. This is one thing about Isesi, May I tell you, I straight my general and the Mindset family. World Blackrok Radio, everybody we are tuning in. Boomerang King, me know you did it. JNR International, me know you did there listening. You see me? Higher Flame, Queen Aishi, yeah. Straight up. You see, I King, I King. I personally make sure my work precisely clean and pure and truth in the earth, especially when you deal with medicine. Because you see the FDA and the people them who control the pharmaceutical contracts, you see those people, King, they not like I because I is like an obstacle to them to just, captivate the people them with sickness and killing. Sure, even right now in Jamaica, before me forget this, that sickness that what them talk about now, what them call it, this Inca virus, yeah? Straight them a talk about none of the female them at Jamaica nothing have no baby right now because of Vinca virus and baby can't cripple. Babylon, may I tell you this, I know so I have an executive at least because I have enough straight that in the back rate. Let me tell you this straight, Babylon. You is nothing comparing to the works of the Almighty. I see this 2016, any picnic band in the last part of 2015 to 2016, I can tell on the period, who give birth to a god or a goddess. Yeah, that 2016, any woman get pregnant in a black race, that is 2016, remember, one more Marcus Garvey band, Babylon I have problem with. So them I try make sure stay on the band because you have a thing called equinox. Equinox, the reading of the star, you can ask the wise man them Ethiopia about the equinox and the sky gazers. Yeah, sure, the people them like gaze in the sky, the moon rise first with one star on top of it. I don't know if you don't study astrology. I don't study it in a school, but I study it in a universe because I'm a cosmic kid. Sure, the only way you can fight the equinox, yeah, when the star out with the moon, the mother gives birth to such special child again in a earth. Babylon know it. So guess what? I first this attack in a earth. No, me don't mention it to nobody yet, but if Iris tell me to do it right now, I have to do it. Yeah? The only way them can fight the equinox, yeah, as me said, the rising of the stars, them again in the black race is through Holocaust. So it's because them don't want to, you know, bestow the Holocaust upon us now because everybody have them eye upon them and know so them evil people, yeah, them are evil in the earth and everybody are watch them and are lick out. Yeah, them create the virus, the Vinca virus in these mosquitoes in their lab. And that's why them use a simple thing like a mosquito. Yeah, because them know them can share it. But remember my people, I have a thing named echinacea, one herb named echinacea. I have a herb named Single Bible, you see him, aloe vera. Near me if you can't drink it. If you can't drink it, swallow it or try and get the tablet. But you see, herb and echinacea, red clover, anywhere in the world you can find it. Find them, people. And get on the system because Babylon with them Vinca virus is the least. With a strong immune system and a good metabolism, you overcome any sickness or virus or diseases. And remember this, no sickness is incurable. Don't listen to these fools. The Almighty is the greatest physician. Every herb is for the purpose of man. Every single plant is for your purpose. Every fruit is for your purpose. Healing properties even in the fresh air, much less in mineral water where you drink. And the fruits with all of the enzymes and potent values. So make Babylon tell you no sickness is incurable. Yeah, straight. So we don't fear the atomic energy, neither them viruses, no time. And remember this in the Babylon. Listen up, you know. Who no kill body, but no can kill life. Because we never kind of life guys cemetery, a body who no bring. Remember that. And the ancestors them who no kill, I think say yes, them not there anymore. May I tell you no straight. Them live in I and I-Jah-Stars are one of them, and Isesi are one of them. That's why I make it possible so we could have shared the risk and we nation again. Thank you, Blackrok Radio, Mindset Family, I-Jah-Stars, your state.
Salam Fika, Baruch. Yes, Baba. Yeah, man. May I tell you, a real thing.
I'm Mexican hello.
Yes, I, Janai. Yes, I. Me king, a real thing, you know, cause you see, what we say happen, you know, the same thing what them want to let out on the people, you know. Another population control and big sykes, you know, and some of the people them know wise to a really are gone. You see it, so any little thing as the virgin them say, yo, see it there, take it. Yeah man, them grab it. Same like how them did have in Uganda this them have this polar this polar drugs for polo. Zine. And what the drug do? The drug actually give you polo. Zine. So them introduce the drug in Uganda, Zine, and all of the youths them are aid, them are urge to come and take the vaccination. And this vaccination, is a vaccination where ban, Zine, ban in all of them western places, Zine, and the virgin them have it in Uganda. Infect youths, Zine, from the age of how much? 3, going all the way up to 16, probably. So if the people them not really wake up and wise up and see what really are going on, detriment because yeah man, real detriment because here what the thing is about it, you have some of the people them who look like I carry out these works. You see me I say? So you have to really wonder what really are going on. Because you have man will look like me and you. Same shade.
That's far right, man. I tell you I'm a general.
It's a serious
Yes,
infiltration.
Yes, I. It brings pain to our heart still in a king. The ancestors them did die happy. You know why the ancestors them did die very happy, not just happy but very happy. Them know say the throne of David now in the end. And guess what? Life when no boy can't kill. So them know them that will live back to I and I. That's why the man say, if David's children shall keep my covenant that I shall teach them, if their children shall sit upon my throne. So you see, them both the slave there were both for vanity and sell out for material and about for money. Honestly, I personally know that the Almighty will lead them to the pit of destruction. Them were aside into the crooked ways because of food by your table and your family for driving a Benz and car, you sell out the nation. Sorry for you, man. I just time general, man. You see what I mean? It's just weak, the black race. Weak. And you know why black race are weak? A black man fight his own salvation. Because me I tell you the truth. I used to be a market in the church. And life is nice, king. But it's when I find Haile Selassie and me got first Naya Bingi. The experience African culture, African heritage, and African powers. Me can't tell you, king. I first, my 2 feet ever come off of the earth and stand up. I'm literally the people I look when I come off of the ground. So 4 lady. After that lady them can tell you I'm a birthday named Sunil who live in England right now in Kennington. Me 2 foot them height up off of the ground so king. Me can't tell a man that me know what it is feel like. The levitate. Naya Bingi do that king. You see, black people fight them culture. Some people never even have a Naya Bingi. And them that every church I search to God. And look into it. Anytime I come out to Rasta man and then put little food and if you even pay 2 sizzler or 2 bad man, the energy where you feel different. So as we say, the black man are fighting Mount Salvation for a long time and him still a breathing nothing. But I put a stop it to it's just one day at a time. That's why I know I-Jah, we are dealing with the health program king. I is very benevolent, to this black nation, Find a different level, you know why? Right now, we don't have people who are enemy them, Because guess what? We are going to outlive them. And most of them is full of yes, sir. Yeah, man.
Rastafari, me I
That
tell you.
same thing there. That same thing them a kill. I ain't gonna kill them. So make them say mama always say was sweet on the goat
I
or
gotta
run
run
him
them
belly.
belly.
You ever see some man a creep eat off the whole of food yet? And 10 years from now you have the biggest gut and I might shame it. Yeah, man. Even look for the politician, them are Jamaica. Look how they look. You see their neck broad and they feel some cow or some pig. I worry about food and them and them have. Them and them have a little food that they should have share. You see, we are Sizzler and then you a Maga. Luton Fire, them Maga. I Faithful, them Maga. Bitty Ras, them Maga. I Flame, them Maga. You know what make with Maga? Emmanuel Spear and the whole of we work with Maga. Actually, we are share for the food, man. You see me kids, true. You see them people and them have everything, but then go and pile up the feces, my general. So, them are sell out, you know, for food. But then yeah, me have. We are going to fast and pray as a Queen Isesi. Yeah, man.
I know.
A judgment, man. We are outlive we enemy them. And when hungry days come, I-Jah, we used to hungry already, you know. So we fast, you know.
Fast and pray, man.
I'm in America, what they are, I'm fasting, you know, blood. Yeah, but in America, I'm a fast 72 hours straight thing. And I see each day when I should get hungry, I think me I get used to the hungry more. So when the Christ spend 40 in a wilderness and I eat, me as a bubble, I can't tell you. That's a fact, too. Straight. You see the mind, that's how you feed the structure properly. Now when hungry days come to you have to have such resilience. And we know we're fast. You see all them people we never fast yet. And we never take all that clean out. We feed them belly having full of food for them feel contented. Hush. But very soon you must be diabetic too.
So last year I know. Yeah, tell her. Yes, I am. Yeah, man, healthy eating. Yes, you have to eat right. You have to eat right in this time, you know. Yeah, and you have to grow where you eat, cause the things them we are push out there now, you know. Them inoculate you doing all sort of things, you know. You see what I say? All sort of things. Even they said, even some of them said vegetable, yeah, where you see a push out there. Remember me tell you. Even some of them said vegetable, yeah.
King, I can't tell you this. Not even the vegetables can grow. I can't tell you this. There are some vegetables that you get and it's not people get on the burger and outside salad all over the world and will grow. They make it. I personally see with my own two eye. I behold it with my eye. The virgin make it pop chow out of plastic and something. I think I'm so it, you know. And the virgin make him cut up carrot here. Yeah, and the virgin also make him own a tomato. And the virgin also make him own a cabbage. I mean, I tell about plastic. And when you farm them up and cut them up and put them together, you eat it and you taste cabbage here because them have a taste in that coloring, artificial flavor. Just like most people that drink orange juice and I drink apple juice and they go to the supermarket to buy carrot.
Baba, I pray there. You're up on loudspeaker. Rastafari. Yes, I. Yeah. I don't know, go on, this a while ago, but yeah, the call drop. You see me, I say? But, serious thing. Vegetable out of plastic. Vegetable out of plastic. Yo, man great, you know, but our man do with the greatness. You see me, I say? Is what man do with the greatness, Aya. Yeah, is what man do with the greatness. Yeah. For real. Yeah, man, for real. It's what man do with them greatness, you know what I mean? Yeah, my brothers and my sisters, what man do with them greatness, cause while you know, some people it's just wickedness upon their mind. You see me I say? Just wickedness upon their mind cause imagine you have the people that are sick, you know, Zin, and before you want people to get better, Zin, you will give them some things where I will get them worse sick. You see me I say? Cause yeah, most some people it's like some people come in with some pain or cold or something and they start give them some medication and then probably it not really have no effect and then they start give them some other medication, some higher medication now. You see me I say? You turn up the volume now and the side effects are for them medication there. Turn up. You know what I mean? It's like you remember you read and you know the virgin name, Nebuchadnezzar. Zane the virgin old Shadrach, Meshach and Abednego and man say yo, throw them in a fire. Zane and when the fire burn them and them now get burned. Zane him say turn it up higher. He say turn it up higher again. Turn it up higher again. And man them still there the same way so the side effects on them the same way you know what I mean? So just imagine where the people them are go through because them side effects them must feel terrible. Must feel terrible. Vomit, headache and all sort of. Yo. The people be wise, eh? Yeah man, just be wise. Yeah man. Just be wise in this time. Me I telling you cause medication where the people them have a weight for serious thing. Serious thing. You see me? Serious thing. Alright, you know what? I'll play next song. Yeah, I'm gonna play another song, Zane. I'm gonna play another song from play a song from Burning Spear.
Teach high and high, teach high and high, teacher.
Love get caught within the system. Bleach, love for shave, love no stop trim. Stoop the big house and bling bling. No love themselves so them bleach on the skin. The lightning. See clear the bird, brought up properly. Came from both valley. In on them lane and them alley. Why bleach out to look like girl and girl want look like Dali. Love a splash from hill to the valley. Should the shuffle up on the bleacher there. I want them no bleach and them good bleach again. Skin no peel, can't touch the street again. We can know them gone on the feet again. Are you wearing and the shuffle up on the bleacher there? I want Tisha Paul and beat again. Skin no peel, them can't touch the street again. Them so we can know them gone on the feet. Them say anything what black. So them start say you're brown skin a do it. Now a pharmacy eyesight them all the feet lightning. Them burn up themselves with the bleach. Them same one no said them not take no speech. Some a tell lie about them brooding deep. And when them sight the sun them play hide and seek. Flesh get people what by the verb and leech. Up on a feet. Try to a fire upon the bleach again. I want them no bleach and them go beat again. Skin a peel, can't touch the street again. We can hold them gone on the feet again. Are you wine and dash a fire upon the bleach again? Want them no bleach and them go beat again. Skin a peel, can't touch the street. Them get so weak and hold them gone on the feet. Them set them better than the swine and the trunk row. Puss and dog get them stoop so low. I listen last, you never teach them to live so. Gone astray themselves, they don't know. Them a blind, get them noggin, no thanks for. Full of negligence, them no flourish and grow. Look what happened when the elders them bleach out. For the children, no eye sample, no show the rainbow. Never pitchy patchy like the bleach again. I want them no bleach and them go beat again. Skin a feel, them can't get this street again. We can hold them gone on the feet again. Are you wine and dash a fire upon the bleach again? I want them no bleach and them go beat again. Skin a feel, them can't touch the street again. We can hold them gone on the feet again. Love get caught within the system. Bleach up a shake up, no stop trim. Stoop the big house and bling bling. No love themselves, so them bleach them skin. A lighting, see clear they burn, brought up properly. Take from both falling, in on them lane and them alley. Why bleach out to look like girl and girl one look like dolly. Love a splash from the hill to the valley. So dash a fire upon the bleach again. I want them no bleach and them go bleach again. Skin a peel, them can't touch the street again. We can know them gone on the feet again. I wine and dash a fire upon the bleach again. I want Ijahstars, even Peter them. Skin a peel, them can't touch the street again. We can know them gone on the feet again. Them say anything where black never need. So them start say your brown skin a do it. No a pharmacy eyesight them all a reach lightning. Them burn up themselves with the bleach. Them same one I said them not take no speech. I tell highway about them rolling deal. When them said this and them play hide and seek. Just get the go by the road and leech up on a
Don't run away from yourself, no. Don't run away from yourself.
I said, mindset.
Don't run away from yourself, no. Don't run away from yourself. No. I said, made you. You're black and you're beautiful. You're black and you're beautiful. Don't run away from yourself, no. Don't run away from yourself. No. I said, you're black and you're beautiful. You're black and you're beautiful. Never you tell yourself that you're no good. Because black is the color of your skin. Never you tell yourself for 1 minute that you're a loser. You won the battle before the battle begin. Don't let low self-esteem get the best of you. Cause that is worse than committing a sin. Recognize the beauty that the Most High blessed you with. And don't you ever change your thing. Love and respect yourself the way the Most High made you, yeah. Cause I've never made mistake in what you're doing. Don't run away from yourself, no. Don't run away from yourself. I said, the Most High made you. You black and you bold. Don't run away from yourself, no. Don't run away from yourself, no. I said, the Most High made you. You black and you beautiful. You black and you beautiful. Black prince and princess. It's time we must understand, yeah. most high made us a special way for a special mindset.
Blessed love, my lord.
Honorable I-Jah-Dan, give thanks,
Majesty. Yes, I.
glorify. Program nice, my lord. You know, I love the energy and you don't know. Today I give thanks, my king about a nice high grade too and feel nice, you know.
Yes, Baba. You don't know, you know. The knowledge there, you see me, and it is no use to I and I without sharing it, you know.
Yeah, I and I duty, you know, king is to fulfill his majesty work and words, you know, because the king say, you know, if you stand tall, you know, you stand on the back of your ancestors, you know. And I must know, say, the knowledge that we acquire is from our country, Ethiopia, you know. So the duty is to pass it on. You see what I mean? Because you don't know, you know. It's for the nation, it's not even for us. It's for the future, and the future is now. So, you know, we have to just do our work same way and make the ancestors feel proud, you know. And Jarek used to have the positive mindset. So that's where the nation lacking right now. The nation lacking a positive mindset and black culture mindset, health conscious mindset, wealth mindset, you know, posterity mindset, not even just wealth, but posterity, cause, you know, so if you get rich, you pass on the wealth, cause if man not turn wood and stone then, and there then, yeah, straight, cause I personally think that is an illusion, cause life can't dead, as me say, flesh go to the cemetery, so flesh dead, so flesh is a matter, so flesh is temporal. So, if you know the spiritual realms of life, and know the life have no end, you shouldn't afraid to get rich and change your flesh then and give a generation. As when you give your grandpitney wealth, you know, and yourself you give. Yes, black man is the only man bad mind him son. Him rich in him house and him son have to go run taxi on the road or go wipe floor to get fee one time and say him have to work. When the white man rich, him son drive Lamborghini. So this is what we want the nation know now. The coconut remain as a coconut. The orange remain as a orange. The cane is still a cane. The pumpkin is still pumpkin. The papa I papa. Your pitney are you. Whether I'm a boy or I'm a girl. And your mother and your father make you. You see I mean? So your daughter is still you. You are your mother. So when a man a scan woman, your woman is your mother. And remember, don't scan woman because if you ever see your born, you'd a shame. That's why I tell a man say don't scan. I carry problem when people them come and with. Sometimes female are bleed, hemorrhage. Doctor can't help them. Me have to give them holistic medicine. Where do you think that me go scan my earth? No. For help her. Because now make she bleed out to death. My duty. You see I mean, king. So this is the balance where I want the identity, you know, create an attract in the earth. You see me, everything is in the mind, you know, king. Everything is in the mind. Wealth is in the mind. Poverty is in the mind. Healing is in the mind. Sickness is in the mind. Yes, I mean. So we black people in general, we need to remember this. Our duty is to acquire as much knowledge as you can and as much wealth as you can. Plant as much tree as you can. Because guess what? You see them on our barn and come back and eat it. You may know yourself, but nobody don't know you. But you are enjoy just like me. Me I seventh rule of Egypt. Me reign and rule in Egypt already. And heal the nation and everybody better. It's not new. My mother have to make the sacrifice, same like his majesty mother. Because I want that man knows that his motherless child rule earth. King Selassie I crown king of kings. And him is a motherless child. No disrespect any man at all who have the mother. But in order to acquire a certain power, someone have to make a sacrifice. And when I talk about Illuminati, the Almighty know way me that do when him take my mother. I regret it every day, you know. But I see the benevolent purpose of it because that is what drives me to holistic medicine. Cancer kill mommy, me have to study to kill bad cancer. So none of my auntie them can dead from cancer. straight and the easiest way to fight cancer is to get the feces out of the body. So my generation, me I tell you straight as what the king just said, the knowledge is to pass on so we can create a greater and a brighter future with a positive mindset. I-Jah-Stars, your stage.
Yes, Bobo Shanti. Yeah, man, the knowledge of a pass on, man, because the youth, them tomorrow, you know, them need to equip, you know. You see me, I say? Them definitely need to equip for what, you know, for, because the things them where we see are evolve on a day-to-day basis. You see me? Because it's not long ago I reason with my old man, and I say, boy, John, my youth. Man, them me see on the TV the other day, the man them say, yo, brace on yourself in Jamaica cause some sickness out for pass through. And Zane and the man a show me say, yo,
True word.
Right and now is
See
like
you, man.
some things he must say, alright, he must say the people them must say are some mastita things, Zane, but the brother not show me say what really them people are do. Them are pollute the atmosphere with the thing. You see me I say? Them are pollute the atmosphere with whatever germs, biological germs. You see me, where them a pollute the atmosphere and I talk about a mosquito bite up the people and when them know that is not the case, you know. And these people are some wicked set of people. Wicked judgment ball set of people. But nonetheless,
Yes.
we know wrong won't go unpunished. You see me I say? Yeah. So if I want to say them are going to escape with all of them wrongs. They know so them wrongs they are going to tie around their neck. So I'm stay there. Yes, Baba.
Yes, King. Yes, I aware of that thing there now where them spray certain things in the, you know, the cosmic. And I see it a lot of, you know, terrible, crucial things to plants and animal here in Jamaica. Because you notice all of the old coconut tree them dead out. A few people have a few of them right now in Jamaica. A pear, dwarf, that are the hybrid, the new bred coconut. So I know for real King say them Lego things in the atmosphere, you know, where mess up both human being, plants and animals for real King, you know. Cause Babylon I go do what him I do, you know, King, and him I go do it a way where no one blame him. Cause remember a TV station, a female radio station, you know. Straight just like this a station, you feel it too. So them a do evil and a share evil and a plot evil over there, so now we over here say do good. So because of them own the media's king, you will never hear certain things, cause them now go publish it, you know. So we just know say Mama Nature fair, honest and reasonable. So, you know, we just have to just go and do a job and just hold forth. Be strong cause I fit it, so the power are good up on our side and you know, them know as well say we are the almighty people. So them not even gonna hurt like right now the system love and cherish Rasta cause them find themselves a Rasta alone in the world. No war, no broke. You know, no cuss, no fuss, no picking, no stealing, you know, no slandering same way. You see what I mean? So Babylon him know man, say his majesty are the peculiar person, you know, King, and I and I is majesty peculiar treasure. So it is granted, you know, to I and I to fulfill the king words and, you know, call by name and live by words. So, you know, we just are going to do your work, King, you know, with, you know, Jah mindset.
Yes, Baba. Alright. You know say you do want go through some paces with the iron cause a lot of things we not cover really, you see me? Alright. given the name King Isis, you know, what the whole
Yeah.
what the whole meaning of the name King Isis.
Alright. Isis first my name Isis I. Isis I where the warrior them call I, yeah. But that name was given to I, you know. By just naturally a virgin already said to me, Isis. You know, so one day me in my house and I say, no, I like that name there. Sizzla come out with a song in the same time named Hosanna. And a warrior in England named Jack Chris give me the album, Hosanna. And the same day me I made the name, I say, you know, so that name. Then time they used to call me Jati. Two things why they used to call me Jati. Me is a man who always a boil herbal tea them. Cause me I do them herbal thing from me at 17. See, I mean, me always I drink red clover tea, golden seal tea, echinacea tea. I mean, I was introduced my virgin man. Tea start, my first name was Temar. Some people say Tamar, but my mother call me Tamar. So, you know, me don't love off Isis and Kalanji come out to the album and me play the album. And I said, and I was another song there, because the album name is the first song I play. So when you touch the part, say, Isis I, give Isis I. Me I said, John, no, you know, say, that I seal it. Because me done a med say me love Isis I, Isis I, because virgin has an Isis I, a virgin of England named Bobo Jeffrey. You see, I mean, a humble man. The two other word there, the only word him used to me. And that I seal it, you know, we are listening to enough Sizzla, because Sizzla is the ultimate best ever in a music. And honestly, me not just say so because I'm a Bobo Shanty and, you know, me have the same mindset as Sizzla. But fact truth, you know, in a benevolent way, well-meaning and kind way then. When I person you say benevolent, well-meaning and kind way. Sizzla is the artist who give the youth to himself the fullest. Like, he will create up all our knowledge in our world then. And go to see it your youth, you know, take it, make it best alive, more than anybody else. And unto this day, Sizzla still live for youths, them and you know, him send them go school, him do everything. Build studio, him build bands, you know, Sizzla build bands, you know, train youth to, you know, play instrument and, you know, honestly, we are youth to believe in that, so we are made Isis already and we just start down here being and that chant that too, where them I say, Jaja wa more Isis. That chant, I never forget Jaja wa more Isis every day. Killer Babylon Ghana conference, Rasta passing by the way. You know? So me fall in love with Isis and Sizzla seal it and I say, alright, Isis. Chatting as Isis, I fall in love with the Naya Bingi. That means I'm on a love jump. I know if nobody know me, I listen. But out of all our instrument them, me love Jummy Morris. And in a life, if I should say one thing entertain me more than everything else is the Naya Bingi. Nothing entertain me like the Naya Bingi. No stage show or no artist, not even Sizzla, entertain me like the Naya Bingi service. So I personally, you know, reverence the Naya Bingi service to a different aspect and level. So Isis, you know, start play drum, learn to play the kete, me master it, me learn to play the bass, me master it. You know, food net. And day one me I play food net, because me always being this, and I love listening to the 1, 2 naturally in me. So that's how I get Isis and chatting the being the same, you know, me always educate myself. That's one thing I can tell the mindset family. Me work hard, me don't play hard. But me educate myself hard. And if me can do it all the time, me do it all the time. But you may find out a word and works get together. Me have a time and just work and me make money and me work hard. You see what I mean? And if you want to, you know, catch the cash flow quadrant, my people, let me teach you this quick. They don't teach you to make money in school, but they teach you everything else. Rastafari, Selassie, I teach I how to make money. And we can't teach you. If you want to catch the cash flow quadrant, work relentlessly. Work relentlessly and work effortlessly and enjoy what you do. If I train station you work right now, work and enjoy. Yeah, because if you have greater dreams and aspirations, such joy and hard work, it's gonna put you there. And sometimes you put in the work in a one area and it's not that area you get the benefits from. You benefit from a different area because of the industriousness of yourself. And remember, Mother Earth bear and witness all your footsteps because you're walking on the face of Aura. Anything you deserve, she's going to give it to you. Just like how you know your mother loves you. She's fair, honest, and reasonable. Be industrious, educate yourself, visualize yourself achieving what you want. Feel like you have it already. You can do all of that. Remember, you are number one winner. And that's the way of making money. And I'm not just saying making little money. I'm talking about making enough money and just walk and give away money. That's how I do it. I give away money every day. Ask anybody who know me, King Brother, anybody. And I never say no to nobody, whether you want money or food. You see what I mean? So I personally know that from such feelings and intimacy with myself, I know that it's King Isesi, you know. So finally comes to King Isesi that about 7 years ago. Yeah, I call myself King Isesi and you know, I go so bum and tell myself one day I look up a King Isesi on Google. I'm gonna Google it. I see it pop up say King Isesi was the seventh ruler of Egypt. You know, I'm a proceeding as some Egypt knowledge. As he said, he was a herbal doctor as well, you know, and he's coming from the lineage of Imhotep, you know. So we know say, nothing new nor thy son, as the man tell David's children shall keep my covenant that I shall teach them, even their children shall sit at my throne. I'm the last and my mother give birth to, just like King Selassie. I'm the last pitney mother give birth to. So, reading the King autobiography and in His Majesty, we find out say a lot of thing about me is the same about His Majesty. The way I live, I try to live as much as I can like His Majesty. I pattern His Majesty. He's a man, a clown, I try to do everything like His Majesty, And, even business and the way I deal with people, they love everything. If King, I-Jah, and the Mindset family, if you come at all over right now, 259 tone, a one man, a madman, they fight. Never ask myself sometimes, Jah, what go on? But Jah just a real man, I say, remember, man, the same persecution me go through, you go through, so remember, the same glory me share, yeah, share it too. So, send my son I'm from my daughter, so my party in the earth, who call by my name, I live by my word. Jah, the far and I sons and daughters, we share the kingdom with the king, Yeah, man, so that's how King Isesi come about,
Yes, Bobo Shanti. Yeah, man. Powerful, my lord. You see. Hey, one thing though, One thing though, Bobo.
Yes, King.
Say, a virgin coming at a place a day, Zane, and we have the colon cleansing at the place, and when I say, which part this come from? I say, a whole harbor. Man say, which part of whole harbor? I say, man say, hold on. One bubble. I see him bubble with the, I say, yeah, man. The man say, yo, so not that's what me eat every day. Yo, that's what me eat at the man place every day when me there at Jamaica. Where the mechanic name? So when we hear the I say these things, my lord, we know say a real thing because one forward and say these things in front of our face. You know what I mean? And it's just greatness said way. You see it, cause you see when His Majesty bless a one, no one can curse it. You see, that is just a reality.
Yes.
So we have to give thanks, my Lord, for the blessing, Yeah, man, cause
yes,
the blessing flow, Bubba. You see me?
Yes, in general, It's a love, King. Love is frequency, and there's not a thing for earth greater than love, So, when you have love, you have everything for true, King. Yeah, man, cause kind of I make money enough time, King, and I broke back to zero. And you know, not no change about I, because money don't make I, so money can't break I. It's the love that make I, you know. If I lose the love, you know, and this I lose everything, you know, King. You see, the love and knowledge, King, it is everything. So, you know, once a man can't take your love from you and the knowledge, him can't go out with everything, King. It's the truth. I know Jah bless I to, you know, King, on a different level, you know, because, you know, I find a real queen on earth to King, you know, because, you know, I man deserve it. So, you know, His Majesty bestowed it. Yes, and I know, say, you know, you have the balance, you know, implement the football star. If you have all the energy to a height and the female now, only, you know, the energy now circle a full 360, you know, so you fall short and what, you know, certain visions and insight and, you know, certain things forward to you, you know, to receive them. Because them things I reach out before, you see what I mean? Straight, you know. So I no matter grow on the powers of the king, you know. Me try to live with a female where I live Queen of Eagle life and I yes I say I, you know, so she know the value of I, you know. And I know the value of her. So, you know, I give her the same manners and she give her. So, you know, it's like life very good for I king, you know. As me say if I'm find Rasta Chad King, you know, life did nice before but it's sweet now, my lord. That's the truth. Yeah, man, it's sometimes it's too sweet. That's what I eat, not we just drink some water and dilute it like.
Man say after the Bugle sweet I victory, Bubba.
Yes, King.
Yes.
The one, the black woman, them, you know, for looking at themselves, you know, and know, you know, say, black woman crown of queens, you know. So the black female, them, you know, King, for knowing of themselves, that we are real queen in our earth, you know. So guess what, you know. We have to find out about Queen of Ega, you know, because that's one reason why, you know, the black woman crowned Queen of Queens, you know. It's the black woman know the value of themselves, but because, you know, they never really get the full knowledge, and sometimes the king of the knowledge and be too superior over the queens. They never teach the queen much, or the queen get afraid of him, and it no balance the thing, you know. So, you know, try to teach a female as well so she can feel powerful like you and balance you. Because enough time I'll figure to tell her my client them something. The amount of people may have to deal with that. Sometimes I remember I say, remember tell them how much time a day for wash the foot, tell them how much time a day for dress it. And I teach her all of them little things, and if I never teach her kid you don't know. I could have lived that far in America for 3 months. And the Empress running this. I do everything, King. She can't do enough and balance it like I, but she do enough to hold it and make I forward some smiles. If I never did that teach her, I make she feel confident, then, you know, she couldn't express it, you know. So, you know, I honestly, I have to give the female them the glory, you know, King. Because as I say, I and I mother. So the church the love of the female them and the love of them grow up and I, you know, and I could have such love, you know. Yeah, man, bless up my tree and they will grow me. Lala Lu Nada, Sephra, see me. Share them alive, you know, see them more love and life. Alright.
What the night is to the day is woman to man. The period to change that bring us light out of darkness, darkness out of light, and semi-light out of darkness are the like, the change we find in woman day by day. She make one happy, then miserable. You are to her kind, then unkind. Constant yet inconstant. Though we have woman, no real man can do without her. Said the most honorable prophet Marcus Mosiah I Selassie I Jah Rastafari.
Rastafari. Man, as I said that thing, you know, where do you bring ancient memory to her, you know. That's why you see I and I can't do without one another in a king, because You know why the idea that I recite such speech of Garvey, you know what come to our mind when we are little
Hold on.
youth. One song when we used to chant a devotion where I say, I don't know if they know a song, I say, um, you are the rose of Sharon to my heart. You gave me water that refreshes me every part. Mama Earth, you are so beautiful, and I love you more than words can say. You are my beloved, and a happiness in every way. We know me, God bless up y'all, every mother earth right now in a mindset, kicking it live, representing King Isesi. Yeah, that's how we used to sing when youth, a devotion, all our Bay Primary School, taught to us by Miss Jennings. Bless the soul of the ancestors.
Rastafari. Bless and sanctify, man, every time. Sally. Yeah, man, from out 9 miles, Bull Bay. Bless up the yourself, you know. Every time. Zin. Yeah, man. Yeah. And a boomer virgin, you know, more love and strength and all the things said. Log on. Yes, I. Yeah, man, a one thing, you know, you see, a one thing, here, one thing, you know, you see, we don't go and hold back any information that we know the item need, you know. See, because the reality is this. You see, if I and I don't look out for ourselves, there's no one else out there really looking out for us, because everyone have their own business and agenda to take care of. You see me I say? So it is our responsibility to make sure say our thing is taken care of. You see me I say, my people? So as me did I say earlier, we have to make sure say we are listen and pay attention and be well attentive to our go on. You know what I mean? Cause some people might be there and I say I was too Rastaman upon the airwave attack wet. Them love to talk about. You see me I say? But I know where I and I, well, we love to talk about it, of course, because it's truths and rights. So you find out say we are going to always want to talk about truths and rights. You see me I say? But it is necessary. It's not because say boy we there and we are Rasta and you know what I mean, we are all a order. The order show we say boy it is necessary that the people know. You see me I say? Because alright, it's like say boy we are disciples then if I want to say that. So the message and the teaching we have then we have to go impart it now upon the people man who are walk and asleep. We have to go wake him up in him walking, sleeping. You see me I say? So it's just a duty. You see me? It's just a duty my people and we always I go do it. You see me? So whenever time the item log on pan this mindset program, it is just straight positive and upliftment reasoning. You see me I say? And no prejudice thing cause we're not in that. You know, His Majesty never teach us that, so you know what I mean? Goodwill, overstanding and tolerance. You know? So that's the thing there.
Yes, sir. From every yes, King. From every clime and nation, Jah shall call his people home, you know. So, you know, you can't, no man can't put no limit on Jah thing and make it look like say a white people alone or a black people alone or a no. But the thing is it, you know, why we agitate for the black nation more is just that no one never do it before. Other than Marcus Garvey and King Selassie and Bob Marley and Sizzla and, you know, few other man. You see what I mean? So because no one ever stand up for the black race before, you know, we, you know, emphasize a little bit different about us and our greatness because they make you look like say black man are only slave and Africa is a place of separation. So this is it now. I personally feel proud and happy to talk about these things and share with the race and the nation because black man down here turn himself in a puppet and zombie. Black man a clown again, you know. Them turn puppet and zombie. Look how them bleached out them skin. Look how them tattoo up them face and Vibes Cartel come with this thing named teardrops. The whole of you them start with tattooing on them face. Still all alkaline put tattoo on eyeball. Honestly, straight up, none of these people don't have the mindset of positivity, nor black culture, nor self-awareness, nor self-realization, nor any form of self-esteem. So nowadays when me hear all them artists are come and say about big up Vibes Cartel, honestly, me just want to educate my nation to get bright like me, because we are going to stone them and wet them up. Big up push Vibes Cartel. Take away the music from Vibes Cartel and put image right now in front of your face, in your mind. Think about it for a second and look for who you see. Him a what? Him a faggot, him a maggot, him a what? What it look like? We all extension in a ear and put on 2 ears ring and bleach out. Come on, you're pinky, you're bun. You see me? All them idiots that we are come talk about big up Carter. What about Vibes Carter to big up? Give thanks if you good stuff go through the real hardcore get a living and, you know, yeah, them little thing there. Nothing wrong with money for brain, because black man want money, so you have to work feet. That's why I say in the street to hustle every day. You see me? Them are good about him. But come on, look on the person. Who that man? Come on, who that? Fire burn, man. So you see me? These things have to highlight the nation. So when a black man did that, I criticize, I talk about 2 Rasta man up on the radio. Without the prophet, man, you know, no vision, man. And through the wants and knowledge, the nation have perished. Because we black man stone Marcus Garvey a Sandy Gully. Yeah? And make them lock him up in a prison. Straight. And tell lie and follow J. Edgar Hoover and all of them boy there. And talk about Garvey thief money for Black Skyline and ship and all them things, the king. You see me? Straight. So guess what? And them are not no new in a black race, you know. That's why you see me, king. Very soon, you know. Jamaica go rule and lead the world. And remember this, Jamaica is gonna rule and lead the world, and it must happen. You know why? The foundation of the monarch, yeah, from Ethiopia is here in Jamaica. When His Majesty forward here in Jamaica, I personally have the video. His Majesty grant the Constitution across the government to King Emmanuel. Yes, it's a different honors, and he was the first person, the king, and give a gold medal. Yes, straight. So, me I tell you as it is, my general. You see, the Bobo Shanty house, them is the house where get the government to bring, but because of the disunity, yeah, and a lot of black people afraid of precepts, afraid of vows, afraid of sabbatical order, because them think say yes, you know, we don't for no realms or, you know, we don't have to act like church. No, we are Ethiopian people. You know, we are God-fearing, you know. We are the true servant of Christ. So we live Christ. We don't act Christ and talk Christ and preach Christ. We live it. So you see, because of such orders we carry out by such house, you know, the black race to be observant that these things, because it's the black nation salvation, you know. The Rasta man live, you know, is the black nation salvation. Just like you see Muslim them live like how them live, the Sikh live like how them live, the white men live like how them live, the Roman they live like how them live, king. It's their salvation that a feed them heritage and that them feel comfortable with. Straight 2 man a kiss up in a Roman Catholic church, that's a part of their ritual. Some people benefit from evil. You see what I mean? Straight. Me have business with that man, he want to benefit from evil, I feel business, leave him over there. So, but we know with my nation, don't bring for them something come over here, so. Don't know why Jesus come put up in my house and don't come go on like say, yeah, Sodom and Gomorrah is a part of black race. No, I follow that. So you see, me and they are right now, my general, honestly, me find it as a privilege to share with the race, because if we not do it, who are going to do it? If we not burn faggot and maggot, who are going to do it? They're not going to take over and the Almighty destroy earth because of the man Gomorrah. Check in me tomorrow for Irie FM, because I'm not now hide. I'm going to burn the room a little more. Give thanks to our mindset program.
Bobo. Alright, my lad. Yes, I. My lad. Yeah. Fire red still, you know, but you don't know the thing set up, you know. Yes, I. Alright. What they I said we, you see me? And we are give thanks and praise for life. As normal, you know, so life are the greatest thing above all. And the rest of things them are vanity. So yes, give thanks, you know, for all of the station them we log on right now. All of the one them we tune in to the program. Manners and respect. You see me I say? Manners and respect to all of the one them, cause you don't know the thing set. Is love right across the board. You see me I say? No partiality. You see me I say? Cause you still a share no partial no one, you know. You see me? So you don't know, we have to hold our order. You see me I say? And our order. You see me I say? And next man order is for them order. You see me? So we are all our order, which is the churchical, statical, sabbatical. You see me I say governmental. You see me I say that we, you know, I and I as Bobo Shanti, we are uplift. You see me I say black supremacy through righteousness of salvation. You see it, so black supremacy stand 4 wings. You see me I say governmentally, sabbatically. You see me I say right round. So at the churchical we are up all as priests. You see me I say prophet, priest and king. You see it, so we are all the order there and we not let go off of the order there, cause King Emmanuel done come show it and say, yo, this is how we supposed to live it. You see me I say? And live it, you know, we have to really live it. You see it? Yeah man, to the fullest, cause they say it there, you know, cause the black Christ in flesh, you know, is King Emmanuel, you know, the God with us, you know. You see me I say, cause Emmanuel are the black Christ who manifest himself within flesh. You see me I say, and walk amongst man. You see me I say, as man, God in flesh. You see me I say, so the God in flesh is the man of right. You see it? And the man of wrong is the devil in flesh. So it's thus over as well. I want after us to know, say, the man of right I got always uphold the right. You see it? Straight. Always uphold the right, because at the right stand we are uphold. The man of wrong, him have to go down, because him already dead in a sinking sand. So regardless, you see me I say, him have to go down. So the man of right now have to just administrate, minister, heal the nation. You see me I say? And educate the nation. You see it? So at that we are upholding. You see me I say? Black supremacy through righteousness of salvation. Yes, I am. Bobo Shanti.
I'm not Herbal. Yes, I love the ministering king, you know. Just remind I when I up a yard and listen to the priest them, you know, so the ice on you know, I peace of life for real, you know. King son.
Yes, Bobo, you know, at the hard and we have to hold it. You see, cause Acha, Emmanuel was not puffed up one, you know. You see me? A whole part beaten King Emmanuel get from the system, you see me? Till, you know, King Man find himself all the way 10 miles out of the bloody city. You see it? As Marcus Garvey did show him, cause blood did run downtown and all over. You see it? If the people them don't hear the word of the Black Christ, but some of the people them never know who the Black Christ was until the full manifestation of 10 miles Bull Bay. You see me? And after all of that, some people still go on like them never say and hear who the Black Christ was until King Emmanuel have to rise up another soldier to come show the people them say the Rastafari Blackheart man, the bubble man with the cloth wrap up as turban. Zin, him live and him a go live through this virgin when he Miguel Collins. You see me? Him rise up that virgin there. And that virgin come and make the whole world know again say the Black Christ really live in flesh. You see me I say? With him robe and him turban, him broom and him mat.
Yes, King, and I love how you touch a point there. You know, Marcus Garvey did speak of these things because even the healing of Haile Selassie, remember, you know, Haile Selassie, the way in the East in Africa, you know, just in the Caribbean, you know, King. You see what I mean? We don't know nothing about Haile Selassie, you know. Straight, you know, King. Yeah, it's Marcus Garvey as well. That's a look to the east and King shall crown. And he also emphasized and follow the footsteps of him and praise no God apart from an Ethiopian God. Because through the Ethiopian God, you will only find divine destiny and salvation. And him said, be not a part of no religion unless it have something to do that uphold your ancestors. So oh you be Christian, church, and them are not Christian, guy, true Christian or Rasta. And them live Christ-like life, and we look like Christ. Right now, as Malachi 1 verse 14, I am a great king and my name is terrible and dreadful among the heathen. If you go out there so right now and say any name, be nice to everybody. And go out there so right now and say Haile Selassie. Jesus not dreadful among the heathen. Everybody say Jesus are heathen. And man are married in Jesus' name. Woman are woman. Man are buried in Jesus' name. That name is not terrible and dreadful. Nobody not afraid of that. But go say Haile Selassie, Jah, Rastafari, and look, they're ready to crucify you. You see what I mean? So if it wasn't for Marcus Garvey, none of where I and I still would say Rastafari. Because Garvey is I and I prophet. But because of Jamaica people, them stiff-necked fool and most black people who easily brainwash and them love listen to where the enemy teach them. Because them nothing. Enough of them are say them are not slave and them is not no sons and daughters of slaves. But me get a vision, you know, say the ancestors them come around and I look for them, give them, pitney them. And then pass everybody with ball head, because they see them as stranger. And then come a scotch pass me and I been give man did their chant. And carry pure gold and diamond and something like that, and I say, you pick me glad for soon, and the whole ancestors them a rasta with long beard and long locks, and they never true. So the same people we are in African ancestors them, they wait till them come. You hear say, I shall come and assist you with countless millions of black slaves who die in the fight for freedom. Some from the Caribbean, some from Africa, some from all over Europe and the rest of the world. You see what I mean, King? So all that what going right now, we still gather words are fulfilled. So I just love how they are bring up that point there, so I could emphasize and share some more knowledge on it as well, King.
Rastafari. Yes, Baba. And I want to tell you, you know, we come up we come up to the time, I tell you. Yeah, we come up to the time. Yeah, we did for seal up at 11. They are 10 past 11. You see me? But we give thanks, you see me, I say for, you know, all of the ones them who dead and know that, you know, Marcus words stand through equal rights and justice, you know. Yeah. And watch out. It's every Wednesday, you know, so they them can log on the last Wednesday every month. You see me I say, we're there with King Isesi. You see it?
Yeah, I-Jah, let me give them a scripture before I leave there. Yes, mindset family. Get a piece of your paper or your Bible. Acting as the apostle. Verse 9. key. And
Yes, sir. Yes, 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 yes. Yes, my brothers and my sister. Yeah, man. Hey, we give thanks, you know. You see me, I say? Yeah, man, we give thanks. And you don't
hard,
know.
hard, and the big in the Euro.
Blessed love. Rastafari. Alright. See it there. Yes, my brothers and my sister, we give thanks, man, for life and all of the one them who did the log on right now. Manners and respect to all of the one them. You see me, I say, more love and strength. Yes, more love and strength, you know, every time, you know. You see it. Yeah, man. More love and strength. And more love and strength to the management at the Blackrok Radio. You see me, I say, yeah, man, and more apologies, you know what I mean, if we are if the vibration, you know, offend anyone, you know what I mean, apologies straight up. You see it? Yeah, man, cause you don't know so the thing set up. You see it? Yeah, man. Alright, we're not there for hurt no one feelings, you see me, I say? Yeah, so you don't know. Truths and rights, you know? Yes, I am. Give thanks, you know, for all of the one them who did interact, you see me, I say, you know, the chat room, more love and strength. See me, I say, all of the one them did up on the WhatsApp, more love and strength. Yeah, man, manners and respect every time. Sky 1876, more love and strength. Brickwall Entertainment, more love and strength every time. You see it, so give thanks, you know what I mean, for the strength and the support every time. You don't know, say, this is Blackrok Radio, and you know what I mean. Yeah, we give thanks. Yes, I-Jah-Stars, the mindset, King Isesi, we give thanks, the Virgin taking the time out, you know what I mean, for come and reason. Yes, the call drop, you know, gone over the time, said we, and you know, we give thanks, said we, you know, for the energy and the strength. You see it, and we give thanks to the Most High Isesi, the first Empress Men in Mother Earth balance every time. You see it. So more love and strength, my brothers and my sister. They them can catch me again. Flaming Mondays, you see me, I say, and we're there from 7:30 up until 9:30. Zane, yeah, man. So I'm more love and strength every time. Every time I'm more love and strength. You see me? More love and strength every time, guys. Life are the greatest, as we say, you know. Yes, I am.
Yeah, you know, reaching out, teaching out, speaking out, boy, reaching out. Alright, oh, me say be careful of the things that you're doing. Be careful of the things that you say, yeah. Be careful of the fingers that you point, cause I say you feel judged now. Be careful of the things that you're doing. Be careful of the things that you say, yeah. Be careful of the fingers that you point, cause I say you feel judged now. If I know my bungle, me nah pull it. She got them a squeeze, so me going that's the book. No my bungle, me nah pull it. Me still love to survive, them I wonder how me do it. Mind me own business, most of all me nah go watch them sing. Take the corruption and the slackness where the dirty life bring. I no care who a smoke marijuana from the liquor drinking. Rasta keep the fire burning. I no partial, no virgin, neither sister. Let the wrong stay wrong, you can write in everything. Some got voodoo from your candela and some foreign. I leave all judgment to the king. Yes, if I know my bungle, me nah pull it. Think of them as me, so me a dance the bullet. Hey, if I know my bungle, me nah pull it. I still survive them, I wonder how me do it. Yo, if I know my bungle, me nah pull it. Think of them as me, so me a dance the bullet. Yo, if I know my bungle, me nah pull it. Yo, I survive them, I wonder how me do way I no see art no lip. Me no want know. Enough backbiting make good friends turn four. Me bunny news carrying left that I road. But mine is a two-edged sword. Like how me neighbor say me chippy like a cursing fan. But I no matter that I got a working plan. While them a walk iniquity they feel salon. But we Rasta man stay strong. Yes, if I know my bungle me nah pull it. Chica they must be something when that's the bullet. But if I know my bungle me nah pull it. I man survive them I wonder how me do it. Yes, if I know my bungle me nah pull it. Chica they must be something when that's the bullet. If I know my bungle me nah pull it. I man survive. It no matter if you're black or you white. It no matter for your religious, political type. Still I say I no partial, no flesh. Still I say I no partial, no flesh. No discrimination, no bad vibes. We all should be living as one with one life. It's a no partial, no flesh. The most I no partial, no flesh. So unity is strength, we are all one blood. No man no innocent, it no make sense, you're good. So put away your differences, let's all live in love. I know what the wicked are go mend like foot. So if I know my bungle, me nah pull it. Think of them a squeeze something when that's the bullet. If I know my bungle, me nah pull it. Oh, I survive, them I wonder how me do it. If I know my bungle, me nah pull it. Think of them a squeeze something when that's the bullet. If I... Yeah, you know. Reaching out, teaching out, speaking out. Boy, reaching out. Alright. Oh, me say be careful of the things that you're doing. Be careful of the things that you say, yeah. Be careful of the fingers that you point, catch I say you feel judged now. Be careful of the things that you're doing. Be careful of the things that you say, yeah. Be careful of the fingers that you point, catch I say you feel judged now. If I know my bungle, me nah pull it. She got them a squeeze, so me grind that's the bullet. If I know my bungle, me nah pull it. Me still have to survive, them I wonder how me do it. Mind me own business, most of all, me nah go watch them sing. Check the corruption and the slackness where the dirty life bring. I no care who a smoke marijuana from the liquor drinking. Rasta keep the fire burning. I no partial, no virgin, neither sister. Let the wrong stay wrong, you can't write in everything. Some got voodoo from yet and the and some foreign. I leave all judgment to the king. Yes, if I know my bungle, me nah pull it. Chica, they must be something that that's the bullet. Hey, if I know my bungle, me nah pull it. I still survive them, I wonder how me do it. Yo, if I know my bungle, me nah pull it. Chica, they must be something that that's the bullet. Yo, if I know my bungle, me nah pull it. Yo, I survive them, I wonder how me do it. That way I no see art no lip. Me no want know. Enough backbiting make good friends turn poor. Me bunny news carrying left that I road. But mine is a two-edged sword. Like how me neighbor say me chippy like a cursing man. But I no matter that I got a working plan. While them a walk iniquity they feel salon. But we Rasta man stay strong. Yes, if I know my bungle me nah pull it. Chica they must be something when that's the bullet. But if I know my bungle me nah pull it. I man survive them I wonder how me do it. Yes, if I know my bungle me nah pull it. Chica they must be something when that's the bullet. If I know my bungle me nah pull it. I man survive. It no matter if you're black or you white. It no matter for your religious, political type. Still I say I no partial, no flesh. Still I say I no partial, no flesh. No discrimination, no bad vibes. We all should be living as one with one life. It's a no partial, no flesh. The most I no partial, no flesh. Say unity is strength, we are all one blood. No man no innocent, it no make sense, you're good. So put away your differences, let's all live in love. I know what the wicked are go mend like foot. So if I know my bungle, me nah pull it. Think of them a squeeze something when that's the bullet. If I know my bungle, me nah pull it. Oh, I survive, them I wonder how me do it. If I know my bungle, me nah pull it. Think of them them a squeeze, so me going dodge the bullet. If I don't mind, bound me no pull it. Oh, Rasta man, them survive, how we do it. I am mind my own business, I no care about with them none at all.
Rastaman, mystically moving through Jajaland. Positive vibration. Strong meditation, yeah.
Jalove, 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 yeah. Rastaman from this earth was born, so I answer to Jah call. Through drought and storm I seen it all, yeah. Treading with Jah love, I and I a Jah servant, yeah. I and I a Jah servant, yeah. One love to each and everyone. Treading with Jah love,
Jah love, Jah love. Jalove, come make we chant a prayer. Alone we are deal with fire. And when we burn a fire, I just love we are deal with fire. Positive vibration spread across the nation. Just unification we need across the island.
true creation.
Trodden with Jah